May with his 500th career touchdown pass. Impressive. He led the Saints from 10 points down in the fourth quarter to win. Justin Tucker had a chance to tie the game at the end, missed his first career extra point. The Saints have won 5 straight, but their next 2 games are against the Vikings and the undefeated Rams. Shannon, what shot do you give the Saints to win the NFC?
Well, considering I picked them to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, I think they have an excellent chance.
Well, do you believe that?
I do, but I think they're the second best team right now in the NFC behind the Rams.
Okay.
The Rams are loaded.
Yeah.
Offensively, they have no flaws. And then Aaron Donald's on another planet playing defense right now, Skip. You see what he did. Had 4 sacks going into the game. He left the game with 8 sacks and a bunch of tackles for losses. The Saints' #1 rush defense, but they're 28th in pass defense. So what teams are doing, why would I run the ball when I can just throw it and get whatever I want? And they only have 5 takeaways in 7 games. Skip, that's not going to do it. That's not going to cut it. You have to take the ball away. The thing that makes them so difficult is that Sean Payton is constantly looking for ways to steal extra possessions for Drew Brees. So, Skip, there's a chance that, too, that he's going to go for it on 4th down. There's a chance or 2 that he's going to fake a field goal or he'll onside kick you because the strength of their team is that offense. So I want Drew Brees to have the ball in his hands as many times as possible. Skip, again, yesterday, what was he, 22 or 30, something like that? Only missed 8 throws. He's completing 70+% of his passes. So, I mean, so that's what makes them so difficult because they still run the ball. Now, don't sleep on them and think they won't run it down your throat either because Ingram is back, gives them another punch. Kamara is just, he can catch it, he can run it. But their offense is really, really dynamic. Concerns me that their defense hasn't quite caught up yet, but I think they have an excellent chance. But I do believe right now, as we speak, the Rams are the best team in the NFC.
So I also picked the New Orleans Saints to win the NFC, and I loved what I saw from them yesterday because that was significant, and I believe they can win the NFC off what they did at Baltimore against the #1 ranked defense yesterday.
Right.
Because Drew threw it 30 times. They ran it 39 times. Is that unusual for Sean Payton? It's highly unusual. And what happened? They did go for it a lot on 4th down, but on 3rd and 4th down, they went 10 of 19. So they kept the football away from Flacco, or Fluco as I like to call him, because he was having a field day against that pass defense. But the point was, time of possession was 34 minutes for the Saints to only 34 to 26, to 26 minutes for the home team. Well, that's how you win at Baltimore. That's how you win on the road. That's how you could win on the road because it's probable they're going to have to win on the road at L.A. in the playoffs.
It also, that's the way you win when you don't believe your defense is strong enough.
Correct.
So you try to keep your own defense off the field by keeping your offense on the field. This is why and how you try and steal extra possessions on 4th down. So this is not an abnormal occurrence for the Saints. They're going to go for it. They keep you on your toes because they will go for it because they want the ball in Brees' hands as many times as possible.
Now, here's my huge concern about the New Orleans Saints going forward. They play the easily toughest schedule left of any contender in the National Football League going forward, if we could show that. As Jenny said, they're at the Vikings. And then they got the Rams at home. Then they go to Cincinnati. They got Philly and Atlanta at home. Then they go to Dallas, go to Tampa. Tampa's no slouch at home. They go to Carolina. Then they get the Steelers and then the Panthers at home to finish. That's hard, man.
Yes.
I mean, those are all losable in their various ways.
They will be battle tested.
Yes, they will.
If they run this gauntlet,
they can get through that.
Yes, they'll be battle tested, and this is what you want because you don't want people looking at who have they really played. Those questions will not be asked.
Wow.
Of the New Orleans Saints.
So they've lost 1 game to Ryan Fitzpatrick at home, the opener, when he threw a big party on him in New Orleans, and they weren't ready for that, and their pass defense wasn't ready for that.
But I know somebody else was looking good. I don't know if you didn't probably see the game because you were at the game. But OTT, man, Skip, do you know when he gonna throw an interception?
What are you talking about?
OTT. Tua Tagovailoa?
Tua.
Well, where did that come from?
I'm just trying to say.
Threw it in there.
Because people keep asking the question, when are they gonna play somebody?
Oh, well, when are they?
We play somebody every week. We just make them look bad.
I know one team they're going to get to play in the playoffs, Michigan. Then we'll see what happens.
Whew, that was
Am I right,
a fun one
Jenny?
last week. They are something
Khaki pants don't want to sing, Nick. Khaki pants don't want to
Throwing 2 at the end of it, and we got to move on.